Happy Friday, baby.
Happy Friday.
Chewy, you're not going out this time. Just your brother. Just your brother. You want me to pour you some coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Hope you're enjoying the episode. And like we were saying, enjoy your weekend. Peace. Peace, y'all. Peace. It is Friday, July 26, 2024. Hope life's treating y'all well. Enjoy this weekend and enjoy this episode in the Styles P.
Smoking on the road, though, not running from the law, no. Running from the law, but you cross me, you gon' get fucked like a porno. Hammer with the switch, that is not my steez. Out the game, but connected with niggas from Medellin. If you dream of killing me when you wake, you better scream. I'm sorry, ghost, I take shrooms like a Mario, Luigi. Not in the cart, I'm in the Rari, though. Maybe the Lambo, the Porsche with the Sicario. With some black gorilla niggas. But even all alone, I'm still with a killer nigga. But I ain't trying to kill, I just want the bills and the check. I'm just trying to stretch, you just want to flex. Part Malcolm, part DM, 1/3 of the Elo. And you know I keep it mellow, but the spot marks X. I ain't dead, but I'm doing well, just for context. Ghosts!
No, especially for me, because maybe I just subconsciously took it, maybe because Matt and I would talk about it, and we'd be like, oh, yeah. You know? And again, unpersonal. Maybe we got in our own heads, and I really did get my own head. Like, I mean, I wasn't even that targeted by Angela. I mean, she had two very...
Yeah, she jabbed.
She jabbed at me, definitely. But I think maybe I have, like, I've told you this, I have really high anxiety. Mm-hmm. I think I just was scared that I didn't want anything to come to y'all because of me. Mm-hmm. So I pulled back. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want them to hate me and them get blown up on because they're friends with me or because they're, you know, they talk to me.
Perception, it wasn't like, and I don't think, Lisa perceived it that way, but Lisa wasn't messing with nobody other than you, Matt, and Leah.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I don't know how that happened either.
So I know, and I don't think you guys pulled her in.
No.
I'm aware of that. But I'm just saying, I think it's perception because...
100%,
people are just watching.
That's how this game works.
It's how, so it's like has she been laying on your butt but still been talking to other people? It would have just been her laying on your butt. If I was just laying on your butt, nobody would have said anything.
Yeah.
But
It's eviction night, y'all.
Her new alliance.
For the visitors that came to visit me last night, your performance was great for a low-budget movie.
And then called out Matt.
Crazy Eyes.
Me?
How he threatened me verbally in my room.
Solidifying her place in BB history.
My mom is gonna watch you as a mom talk to me like
she will be so upset that her son's a brat.
With Lisa winning the veto.
You won the golden power of veto!
Who will win the inaugural game-changing competition? And which two house guests will remain on the chopping block? Then, who will be the first booted from BB26? Find out right now, live on Big Brother!
I think that'll make the episode.
That's okay. Can I have the Culver's Deluxe, the double basket?
What would you like to drink, please?
A water. And then I'll have the 4-piece chicken tenders.
The regular?
Yeah.
What dipping sauce?
Barbecue.
Get a vanilla shake on the side.
Would you like that as a basket?
No, thank you. And can I have a vanilla shake too?
A vanilla shake, absolutely.
That's it.
Give me 1 moment, please. So, and this is barbecue sauce, a double deluxe with fries and a vanilla shake.
Yes.
And water.
Yeah.
And then $20.94. Can I get a name?
Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. You are all for today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're talking about Obama. Barack's gonna be endorsing Kamala very soon here. I wanted to try to get it in before the episode I released here, Thursday's episode, but people are like, oh, why didn't he do it earlier? Like, that's, you know, he probably wanted to wait. Sorry, I paused it. If y'all noticed, there was like a few second pause. That's because I got off the elevator. And it's super quiet, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to be talking loud or whatever. So yeah, just let Charlie outside. So I don't have to take him with me because I got to stop and get cigarettes. And what else do I got to stop and get? Oh, kitty litter. Yeah, so I wanted to do that for, because I don't like leaving him in the car. I don't do that. Running to the grocery store and then just run in for a minute and leave the dog. I don't do that. I don't ever do that. Yeah, because it'll be my luck. I'll come out, someone will be done stole the car or something. The dog is gone, all that shit. And I'll be like, oh my goodness, yeah. So, yeah, just chilling. So, yeah, about to go get Michelle in a little bit. So whenever you're listening to this episode, it'll probably be like Friday or whatever. So just keep in mind, yeah, I'm recording this like in the afternoon on Thursday right now. Watching Big Brother live feeds. It's eviction night tonight. So let's listen in and see what they're doing for a minute.
What do you want to do with these meats?
They're making smoothies and just talking and stuff.
Take it around like a cup and layer them, and then it's gonna come out like. Okay. And she'll put that like right here.
Yeah, that looks nice.
And I like these thick salamis. What?
Oh, sweet.
Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, you just slayed. We needed these because those saltines are not gonna. Yes! What did I get stuck in your head? Me too.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Because now, like, unfortunately, a lot of people don't really bring her up because she passed so long ago. But when I was really little, like, people would, when I said Leah, they'd be like, oh, like, Leah, like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, because I loved music so much, I was like,
I was looking for my juice. That shit's gone.
So check this out. This would be pretty cool. I found this online. So yeah, listen to this. You know, because like talk about coincidences and like how things are meant to be or whatever, and just how things line up or whatever. So check this out.
Sworn in on inauguration. Do y'all understand that if Kamala Harris wins the presidency, she will be sworn in on Inauguration Day, which also aligns with Martin Luther King Day, and will be sworn in by the first Black Supreme Court Justice, the Honorable Ketanji Brown Jackson. We will have the first Black female Supreme Court Justice swearing in the first Black female President of the United States on Martin Luther King Day. That is art in motion, art creating life. That is such a beautiful alignment of being an American.
That was a white adult male too. One of the good ones.
Want me dead for some shit I don't even remember doing. Now I gotta run, that's some shit I was never doing. What you know about a hard year, fam? Wanna nail me with the hammer like the hardware man. Niggas wanna kill me, judge want me guilty. Hood think I'm filthy cause my clothes look silky. Hopping out of cabs but the shits look milky. Now I take liquor and weed just to tilt me. I'm your dolo by myself. Cause the only help I need is the gun and the polo. Police got the photo, I be on the lodo. Chop a nigga up like Chef Marimoto. Niggas try to rob me, damn near kill me. Yeah, they caught me slipping, got me feeling silly. In the jail, out of jail, halfway killed. like I ain't 100 or I'm halfway real. Put me in a coma, I ain't even here. Let them dirty cocksuckers try to turn me to a donor. Got 2 bitches, can't trust either one. Got a couple of niggas, can't trust them either, son.
And you know what I like too? What I'm noticing, especially on CNN and just like online and just like on TV and stuff in general, I'm seeing people calling out the racism. You know what I'm saying? Like when white people get on there and they start saying this stuff, like the bullshit cold words and stuff like that, people are calling it out. And I'm seeing white people calling it out too. You know what I mean? Because, see, here's the thing. I try to make it real simple, like for myself. If you had 20 people, any 20 people, let's not even put a color on people, or race or whatever we're calling it, you know. Let's just say there's 20 people, okay? I would be willing to bet dollars or donuts, and that means if I lose, I'll pay dollars, and if I win, you can pay me in donuts. That's how confident I am. That if you had 20 random people and you asked them who they were going to vote for in 2024, I guarantee you at least, I'm just going the least, 12 will vote for Kamala. And the other 8 will vote for Trump. That's on the low. I'm saying that's the lowest. I think it might go up to as high as 14-6. Every 20 people, you could survey or poll or whatever, just like 20 people, you know, 20 different people. And I guarantee you would have the majority of each 20 people that you do will vote for Kamala. People are tired of that, the like all the negative comments and the racial comments and all that stuff and the sexist comments and stuff like that. You got celebrities coming out now, like that Jennifer Aniston. You know what I mean? People are going to relate to that because that's the other thing too. Like every time Trump and his running buddy, that J.D. Vance or whatever, every time he opens his mouth, he offends people. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't like come out and say nothing or whatever, but they're at home, they're listening, they see it, they hear it. You know what I mean? Because there's women that are struggling, you know, to have a child and stuff like that. So when, you know, they're saying that, people realize that. People know that. Like I was saying earlier, like a lot of like people that live in the suburbs and stuff like that. So, you know, you have you have some of your racist white people that live out in the suburbs, you know, and then you have the good ones or whatever. And then you have the ones in between that are just kind of like whatever, or they may not even have been planning on voting or whatever, just kind of, you know, and then they hear this stuff and then they perk up. So every time they do that, they're making they're making more people get up and vote that maybe were like, oh, fuck it, I ain't voting. You know what I'm saying? So every time they offend people, they're just digging a deeper hole. And one thing, too, if you notice, like, the white people that are like the Trump supporters and the ones that are like complaining and stuff like that, they're feeling, it's like they feel like their control slipping. They're kind of like in a fishbowl now, you know what I mean? Because people are exposing this stuff. People are tired of racist comments. People are tired of the sexist comments. People are tired of that stuff. The majority of people are tired of that stuff. Trump's base is going to be there. They're going to be there. But the majority of everyone else, they're tired of all that stuff. All that, like, I don't know what Trump and them think they're doing. They get up there. I mean, like, I don't want to say I appreciate it because when they go negative, it helps us. I don't want to say I appreciate it because, you know, the negative attacks and comments on people hurts people's feelings, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. So, but you know what I mean? But every time he does that, that's helping us Democrats out. You know what I mean? They don't have nothing else to stand on. They want to ride this anger campaign and all that stuff. People are tired and burnt out on just all of that that violent anger, that's what a lot of them are nowadays. A white adult male, you know what I mean? They they're just, I don't know what their problem is. They're angry. They're unapproachable sometimes. You can just tell too sometimes. Some of them, when they're around, you can just tell. And I don't like to stereotype people because I don't like being stereotyped as a black and brown man. You know what I mean? But sometimes you can just feel the negative energy bouncing off you when one of them white men, get out their little truck or whatever, the little F-150, they got them sunglasses on and shit, and they got that look on their face like they just don't even want nobody even saying hi to them or nothing, man. Yeah, the energy would just be foul as hell coming off them sometimes. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But, enjoy this clip right here, and I'm going to get going. I got to go pick Michelle up. And everyone enjoy the upcoming weekend, and be looking out for more podcasts soon. We appreciate it. Peace. So this is a clip. This is from that Christopher Wray. He's with the FBI or whatever. Because remember when I was saying that assassination attempt or the supposed assassination attempt or whatever on Trump. See now, what's happening, what's going to end up backfiring on the MAGAs and Trump and all that shit. Because if that shit was staged, because I'm kind of starting to believe it was, for real. And it, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm starting to lean towards that way because some stuff just don't make sense. It's okay, well, if this happened, then that means that should have happened. And if that happened, that means this should have happened. Certain stuff just isn't adding up. Why isn't his ear all ate up or chewed up anymore? He didn't have that big ass bandage on his ear or anything like that. The day after he's, supposedly got shot by the bullet, he was golfing. There was no bandage on his ear. So, and then you go to a rally a couple days later, or the RNC's thing, and all of a sudden you're bandaged up. He's showboating, trying to get people to feel all bad. Oh, look, he's got that big ass bandage on his ear. You know what I mean? But anyway, so that Christopher Wray, my point is, see, because the Republicans, some of the Democrats too, were saying they want investigation, they want that Secret Service lady fired and all that, right? Well, she quit and stuff like that or whatever. But see, my point is, all this digging, they're digging into that. They're going to end up discovering, you know what I'm saying? And asking other questions about if he really got hit with a bullet or not. Or if it was, glass from the teleprompter or something else or whatever. And here's a clip right here because this Christopher Wray dude already brought it up during the hearings. Check this out.
There's some question about what I think with respect to former President Trump. There's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that that hit his ear. There's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that that hit his ear. So it's conceivable, although as I sit here right now, I don't know whether that bullet, in addition to causing the grazing, could have also landed somewhere else. But I believe we've accounted for all of the shots in the cartridges. So I think with...
See what I'm saying? In a way, don't it kind of sound like he was kind of throwing it out there like, hey, y'all, we need to look into this some more. There's some question, you know what I mean? Because he kind of brought that up on his own, it sounds like. I didn't hear what the question was before that. But it kind of sounds like he was kind of rolling that out his mouth by himself, voluntarily, you know what I mean? So they're going to start, and I'd be willing to bet that the Democrats are already doing their own, on the low, investigating that stuff. Because a lot of that stuff ain't adding up. Because I truly believe Trump would do anything. Dude would do anything to stay in that office to get... For one thing, he's mad that he lost the last time, and now he wants a protection because all this stuff he's got going on. But here's the bottom line. Dude's an almost 80-year-old man. These court cases and all this stuff, this stress is beating his ass down. So, you know what I mean? He's going to be yesterday's news. Like, I'm telling you, I know how it is going back and forth to court. That shit stresses you the hell out. Yep. You know it's going to be crazy cool, right? Someone had pointed this out. Well, I heard it online because I hadn't like correlated it all in my brain. But do you realize that when Kamala wins? Barack's going to be endorsing too soon. But when Kamala wins, right? You know, there's going to be three great things. First of all, you're going to have the first black Supreme Court justice, Ketanji Brown. And then you're going to have the first female black president being inaugurated. And you know what day inauguration day is? You know whose birthday that is? Martin Luther King.
Oh, nice.
So, if you believe in things that are meant to be,
right?
Like if those ain't the stars aligned, I think Barack is holding back because he wanted to let all the other big wigs announce instead of all of the big wigs announcing at the same time, because then it's just a list. Right. Barack endorsed, Hillary endorsed, Bill endorsed, Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi. But if you let all them do it first and then you kind of fall back, wait a few days, right, and then announce like just you by yourself, then it hits even better.
And like it was important for like Schumer and Jeffries to do that endorsement because they're active.
Oh yeah, good point too. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And it's all about the timing, like it's strategic.
Yep.
Like who would endorse what day, like.
Yep. All that is planned.
All of it is planned.
All of it. Yep.
And you can't do it all in one day because you want to keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Christopher Wray, that he's an FBI director, I think, or whatever. You know, he was in them hearings about the assassination stuff or the Secret Service stuff. You know, he already brought up, I don't know if he was asked or if he provided the information himself, just in like talking. But he said that like people are questioning whether Trump got hit with a bullet or if it was something else, so that's already being put out there. And I believe that the Democrats are doing their own search on the side about that shit. Their own investigating on the side. They ain't even probably saying nothing about it.
Right. You know what? Matt Gaetz asked that Christopher Wray.
What?
When he knew that Biden was incompetent.
Are you serious?
That's not what the hearing's about.
So disrespectful.
Yeah.
Just all you gotta do is look and see who's doing all the disrespectful language and just all of that. It's white adult males and some white females. It is. Mm-hmm. They're the ones with like, because like I was saying, I feel like they're in a fishbowl now. The ones that have an issue with all the stuff, they're in a fishbowl now and they're being called to task. They're in the hot seat now. Yeah. Because people are like, you know, it's like, no, hey, like you guys are actually the ones that are criminals a lot of the times. Hey, you guys are the ones that are the angry ones, mad at the world and stuff. You're the ones doing the school shootings and being the pedophiles a lot of the time. Yeah. They don't like it.
And there was somebody, I gotta look it up. There was somebody who was being interviewed on Fox, of course. And he said that Kamala was the new, that Hawk lady.
Yeah, I heard that bullshit. Like that kind of stuff. Just
so that's
disrespectful.
Saying that, like, she slept her way for her position.
That's what they're saying. But every time they do that, they offend another woman. That's what I'm saying. Like, they think that people like want to hear that bullshit. People don't want to hear that stuff. I don't know what they don't realize. People don't want to hear that angry white adult male bullshit. People don't want to hear that stuff. And you're seeing it now because you're having a lot of white people standing up to these white racist people.
Yeah.
They're calling them out. I'm seeing it online. White people are like, hold up, dude. You don't speak for us.
Yeah.
We ain't with that racist bullshit. And I'm hearing there's accounts on X or Twitter or whatever where they're allowing like certain white people to be disrespectful and hateful. There's this one dude, his name is Andrew Tate. Yeah. He's on there calling people like, I mean, just straight up saying, shut up, nigger, and all kinds of stuff. Right. And people are like, hey, why isn't this dude's account deleted? What, like, yo.
Right.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy, man. These white. Can you imagine like a lot of some of them MAGA people? They want to call Kamala nigger so bad. Right. They want to call black people niggers so bad, but they know that will get them fired. They'll be done with. No one's putting up with that.
Right.
And they want to say it's so fucking bad, and they just can't. They just can't. And now they're having these conversations with their wives and their kids too, who ain't with that bullshit. There's arguments going on in these homes, in some of these suburban homes and some of these rural. There was a white lady that called the radio station yesterday. She was from Randolph. She was like, I'm a white girl. I'm from Randolph, Wisconsin. She was like, I listen to your station, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, like, yeah. Yeah, but, yeah, there's conversations going on in these homes. Because mom don't agree with dad on a lot of this bullshit. Mom might have voted for Trump last time because dad said that's what the house was doing, but mom's like, fuck that now. She's standing up. She's arguing with dad. She's like, nah, fuck that. I ain't voting for dude. And then the kid in their house that was 16 last time, they're 20, or 20 or whatever now. They're ready to vote. They don't want to vote for Trump. So there's a lot of that going on in them homes. Trust me, I know, because I've been in some of them. When I went to Nicolay, I hung out. Some of my friends were white. I've been in their homes, so I know how some of them families are ran and how. So people are sitting there talking about, you don't know. Yeah, I've been in them homes. Oh, we're looking for food. I'll get the basic, like what do I get? The
deluxe?
Yeah.
Single or double?
I'll get the single. Mm-hmm. Thanks, baby. Mm-hmm. Here, I gotta just use a PayPal card. It's all kinds of shit going on out here. You can hear someone's car getting broken into, the alarm. You can hear the white guys driving on the motorcycles, and then you can hear like the music coming from the club or that arcade or whatever that shit is across the street.
And when people on motorcycles have their stereos blasting, it's so loud.
Ain't that loud? That's a noise hazard. Because you can hear that. That's louder than a car that's like bumping their music.
Yeah. Like we're going to hear motorcycles all weekend.
Oh, yeah, they got that.
The Harley thing is tomorrow and Saturday. And then the air show is like Saturday and Sunday or something.
Oh, because they had them up in... That's why, because I heard all them jets in the sky and stuff today. They sounded low, too. It is good to see the boats and stuff back out on the river, though.
Yes. Did you see the two party boats together? I thought for
sure
they
were
you would have been looking out the window because it was two bumping boats.
Oh, were they?
When I was out letting Charlie out. And
they were big boats?
No, pontoon boats. But they like kind of joined together.
Oh, really?
But they were like in the middle of the river, and then like other boats were coming and they like couldn't start their engine.
Sounds of summer. We're waiting for this HOH competition to start. Big Brother. They got one of the white adult males up out the house. Dude's Filipino, but he acted like a white adult male. Just his behavior. That's why I call him that. So next, how many of them in their house? In the Big Brother house. It's like, okay, you got the cop that's still in there, so he's got to go next. And then that Tucker, he's got to go. We got to get all the white adult males out the house. We got to make them not want to play Big Brother no more. And then just see what happens after that. So get all the white adult males out the house because they're sneaky and conniving, and they're gonna be mad if they don't get their way. They're the ones that are always snapping out in the house. If anyone were to try to be like, oh, well, the black lady Bailey, she snapped out. Well, why did she snap out? Because it was a white dude that was talking shit to her and treating her like crap in the house. That's why she snapped out. It's always somebody. Listen to that shit. It's like he knew it's like, listen. Watch one of these motorcycles. And I bet you ain't none. And I bet you if 50 Harleys drive down this bend, what is this, water? Here come one now. Listen. I bet you how many drinks is that whoever driving that bike had? You know they ain't just driving around on that motorcycle. They stopped off at the watering hole. They stopped off at the watering hole, and they're not going to get pulled over because they want them to make it down to that Harley thing down there on 6th. So they're definitely not pulling them over. They caught El Chapo's kid.
His name, Joaquin Guzman Lopez. Tonight, he is also in FBI custody.
Co-founder Mexican Sinaloa cartel and El Chapo's son in custody. The Mexican Sinaloa.
He was one of the co-founders of the Sinaloa.
The Sinaloa. Yeah. They said they caught the co-founder of the Mexican Sinaloa cartel, and El Chapo's son is in custody.
Is the baby under the bed?
I don't know where. Chewy. It might be by the front door. Shit, El Chapo's kid, he's gonna probably break out too.
He's under the bed sleeping.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake him up. Just to put him in the bed.
Yeah, dudes will probably break out by the morning time.
Right.
El Chapo's kid. There's gonna be a bunch of motorcycles riding around here on the weekend then, huh?
Yep.
Just make sure I got the windows closed. Yeah, shit out there. So there's been a lot of angry white men in our city lately, downtown area. Ever since the RNC, now Harley. Here they come. Sorry, I'm just picking on them tonight. Well, everyone's picking on the white adult male though now, and we're not talking about all of them. People should know that. Like when we're conversating, it doesn't mean every single, you know. But they're on the hot seat nowadays, you know, because of some of their behaviors. So we gotta sit here. We gotta wait for the HOH is gonna take all night. So Should we? What do you want to put on, baby?
Because it recycles after Laura, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it goes back to yeah. Do that? I think they go back to Anderson Cooper or something like that, and then keep rotating back. Yep.
So it might be an Art Bell night.
Okay. We'll throw a little Art Bell on. Yeah, if y'all into like, we're not into that UFO stuff, not at all, but it's interesting, like, to listen to, like how we go to sleep to crime shows. This stuff is weirdly relaxing. Cooking shows are relaxing to go to sleep to, like America's Test Kitchen, stuff like that. But Michelle still doesn't believe that two women could. No, I shouldn't say. You didn't say that. You didn't think they could. You just don't think that it would happen.
I think there's too much at stake to take that risk.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I mean, I would still vote for two women.
Right.
I would vote for a woman and a gay guy. I would vote for a woman and a Jew.
Right.
But if you're trying to get that, like that Jeff Duncan said, you're trying to get that 10% of undecided Republicans, right?
Right.
Or undecided.
Right.
You're trying to get the Kennedy people.
Oh, okay.
You have to have something that appeals to them, and it shouldn't be a risky move. It should just be who's most qualified.
But you're right, it is, because right.
And we're talking about a hero before me today, because in 2011 he helped save her.
All right, y'all. We're gonna put on some Art Bell, and we'll catch everyone later. It's Friday. It's Friday. What in like
hour and a half?
Yeah. So enjoy the weekend. Get your last day out the way, and then get home safe wherever you're listening from. To our families, we love y'all. Shout out Peg and Mike, and Michelle's parents. Shout out my family, we love y'all. Yeah, but everyone have a good weekend and stay safe. If you are going to that Harley stuff or whatever, enjoy yourself. Don't drink and drive them motorcycles. And leave the pistols at home. Or the shotguns or whatever. All right, y'all. Peace. So that J.D. Vance is talking more crap about women. I think he's talking about the white women right now, specifically on this call. You know, people are doing their digging, you know. People are doing their heavy ocean deep dive, finding this information out. So let's see what's it's talking about here.
Okay, look, here's the situation. Let's say Roe versus Wade is overruled. Ohio bans abortion. In 2000.
So I'll read this real quick. So it says, in a stunning leak, J.D. Vance is found to be calling for a federal response to stop women from traveling from red states to blue states to receive reproductive health care. Retweet. Oh, well, this is somebody's post. I don't need to read the back part. They're just saying about retweet so all Americans can hear this devastating leak. So yeah, basically though, this J.D. Vance, they're gonna end up getting rid of dude. They're gonna end up dumping dude off their ticket. I hope they leave him on there though, so we can win. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's a little creep. He's a creep of a man. But anyways, here's a video.
Okay, look, here's the situation. Let's say Roe versus Wade is overruled. Ohio bans abortion. In 2022 or let's say 2024, and then every day George Soros sends a 747 to Columbus
That's
to
right.
load up disproportionately black women to get them to go have abortions in California. And of course, the left will celebrate this as a victory for diversity. That's kind of creepy.
Health justice is when we exterminate
that's right,
working class black people.
Something really, something like that could, I mean, that would be a really weird turn of events that could happen, yes.
And it's like, if that happens, do you need some federal response to prevent it from happening? Because it's really creepy. And, you know, I'm pretty sympathetic to that, actually. Okay, look.
So, women, y'all do with that whatever y'all need to do with that. You know what I mean? Because I can't really speak on them issues. I'm not a woman. You know what I mean? So, that's my stance on that. Like, basically, with all that kind of stuff, like, no man should be telling a woman what to do with her body, basically. We have no say in that. Like, I don't want no one telling me what to do. You know what I mean? Personally. I mean, just think about that. Like, no one likes being told what to do just personally. You know, let alone you trying to tell somebody what to do with their body, you know, a man or a woman. Like, I wouldn't want a woman to have the final say or sit there to tell me about a vasectomy or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, if there's conversation about having kids, then we need to have a conversation. But that's the same thing. Like, I'm not going to tell a woman she needs to have an abortion or you need to do. That's ridiculous. That sounds so ridiculous. All I can do is have input. If you're a couple, you know, and you're having conversations about that stuff, but that's it. That's all it is. You don't get to make the final decision on what a woman does with her body. That's just basics. Yeah, so that JD Vance needs to go somewhere. Yeah, you can't be telling a woman what to do with her body. You just can't do that. You cannot do that. So, yeah. Hope you keep enjoying the episode. And like I said, it's Friday, y'all. It is officially Friday now. So, yeah. It is 4:06 in the morning. And as usual, let me see. Got the New York coffee cup going. Got the Collectivo cup coffee going. There we go, that Friday coffee. I wish y'all could smell the coffee. Yeah, this is at Collectivo, the dark Sumatra. Yep. Take a sip, see how it is. Yep. Hey, happy Friday, y'all. Yep. I think it's supposed to be like in the high 80s today here in Milwaukee. And I think we're supposed to catch like 90 or something tomorrow. Yep. You know what I like about the Big Brother, watching the Big Brothers is like, because keep in mind, they're 2 hours, you know, earlier than us. So like right now it's 4:06 in the morning. It's only 2:06 in the morning there. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, I like that. And they'll be staying up all night talking and stuff like that. So, yeah, but I'm about to turn CNN on, see what's going on. I'm looking for Barack Obama to drop that endorsement for Kamala. So, yeah.
We try to like stay not separate during the day, but just like say hi, whatever. But like then at nighttime, like when it was like people going to their rooms or people being with their little groups in their rooms and all of that, like it would just kind of lead to us being with each other.
Pop in the clip, hop in the whip, trying to get the last drop for a drip. Hoodie tied, any hoodie ride, fall back, get good and high. Where the phone at? Next to the cognac. Bring your chrome at wherever you bone at. It's on black, but you should have known that. I hit a Dutch, hit another one and rip a clutch.
Thanks for listening to Friday's episode, y'all. Stay safe out here and enjoy the weekend and enjoy the Styles Peace. And vote Democrat if you would, please.
I don't get blunted with you, get hunters with you. Bitch nigga, I'ma kill you if I want it with you. You could join on the list and get your number issued. You know, my main problem in life is being too hungry. stay focused, nigga. I'm on top of my game. Catch me where the haze is, sticky like gum is. The guns is louder than thunder. You can get rained on depending what cloud that you under. Ain't nothing fouler than hunger. Pop in the clip, hop in the whip, trying to get the last drop for a drip. Hoodie tied, any hoodie ride. Fall back, get good and high. Where the phone at? Next to the cognac. Bring your chrome at wherever you bone at. It's on black, but you should have known that. I hit a Dutch, hit another one and rip a clutch.
Thanks for listening to Friday's episode, y'all. Stay safe out here and enjoy the weekend. And enjoy the Styles piece. And vote Democrat if you would, please.
I don't get blunted with you, get hunters with you. Bitch nigga, I'ma kill you if I want it with you. You could join on the list and get your number issued. You know, my main problem in life is being too hungry. I stay focused, nigga. I'm on top of my game. Catch me where the haze is, sticky like gum is. The guns is louder than thunder. You can get rained on depending what cloud that you under. Ain't nothing fouler than hunger.